Hello, America. I have decided to take to YouTube today, or this morning, whatever, talk about social problems. One of them being kids nowadays, the new generation, whatever generation you want to call it. Um, just a few, quick little quips or whatever. Um, One of the things that really irritates me about the kids nowadays is the fact that they're always on their phone. They're never engaging in real life anymore. They don't go outside. They don't do anything else. Just look at the phone all day long. It's why? Like, why buy your little whatever year old a phone? Especially not the new iPhone 7s or Samsung whatever 7s. Really expensive phones. They're like in the hundreds or whatever. Like, yeah, you can get out of boxes for them and whatever. Still doesn't make any sense. Because there's such thing as an outside, you know? It's that thing that's right outside of that wall right there behind me. You know, something called sunshine. I don't know. Tell them, go the hell outside and play. Go do something. Don't sit inside all day. Another thing is how blatantly disrespectful they are to everybody. And I mean, not just like any and everybody they see, like even their parents, their own like birth givers. Like, don't you just get irritated when you walk into a store and you hear like some little 5-year-old look at their mother or father or whatever, and it's like, I'm not doing anything, you tell me. No, dude, come on. Like, you respect? Have you not heard of that word? Probably not, because parents, this also falls on you. You're not doing what you're supposed to when they get like that. Like, I don't know, when they sit there and cuss at you and you're getting it on record laughing about it. You know, kids are saying F this and F that and suck my whatever. You know, come on. All you're doing is feeding into this, like, negative stuff now. It's not helping them out. It's really not. It's just making it to where, like, they are even worse than my generation. I'm 21 years old. Okay? So, seriously, start disciplining your children. Like, seriously. Start disciplining your children. And, you know, for those that's going to get on this post and, you know, if y'all see it, and if anybody whoops their children, they're beating them. It's child abuse. When I was younger, if I did something wrong, like cuss at my parents or, you know, talk back to them, I was made to go outside, pick a switch, come back in, and if it wasn't thick enough or sturdy enough, I was told to go back outside, get another one. And I kept having to do that until I got the right one. And I'd get a good popping. Also, there is something called a belt, okay? I would take mine off, but, you know, I'm sitting down, so I'm not. And again, for those that's going to get on this post and say that that's child abuse, no, it's not. Child abuse is when your parents beat you. Like, full-on punching, smacking, kicking, that type of stuff. Like, I have a spot right here in my nose. It's different from right here, okay? I have a spot right here in my nose where I was punched in the face by my mother. That's abuse. Okay? Popping them on the rear end with a belt, switch, or something of that sort is not child abuse. Just in case for those in the back that didn't hear that, it is not child abuse. Okay? Okay, cool. Now, again, discipline your children. Make them into better citizens. That way when they grow up, they don't go to jail. This isn't just to one race or the next. This is to all races. Okay? Please, make your children better citizens. This world is already going to shit. Do better. Seriously. And kids, if you see this, stop disrespecting your parents. Okay? Seriously. Stop. Like, it's not a smart thing to do at all. Because, I mean, yeah, you can get away with it now, but say that you go around like people like my grandparents, which, moment of silence because my grandfather just passed away today. Yeah. Seriously, but if you go around, I'm pretty sure you also have old-time grandparents, you know. If you go up to them and say that, they're going to bust you in the mouth. They will bust you in the mouth. And if you want to say, oh, you can't do that. Yeah, they can. They are your family. That's what they're supposed to do, okay? Also, kids, again, the world owes you nothing. Seriously. As I said, I'm 21 years old now. When I was growing up, I thought that the world owed me something. Well, I'm going to go ahead and tell you this little bit of advice. There's only one thing this world owes you, and that is a swift kick in the rear, okay? So for those of you that still think that you are entitled to something in this world, you're not. Seriously, you are not entitled to anything, okay? Now then, parents, this also falls on you on why they're so entitled. For those rich families that may see this, stop buying everything for your kids, seriously. Because, you know, going out and spending like $50,000, $80,000 on a brand new truck for them, just solely for them, not letting them work up to it, they have no pride in it. My first car that I ever owned was a 1977 Chevrolet Scottsdale Silverado. I worked day in, day out to earn that truck. I had so much pride in that truck that when I had to get rid of it, it killed me inside. I cried for like a day straight when I had to get rid of my truck. It was my truck. I worked for that truck. Now, like, I cannot stress this enough. Kids, stop being disrespectful to your parents. Parents, start disciplining your children. Like, seriously. And it's not child abuse for the ones who want to say that. It's really not. There's a fine line that, you know, you cross between child abuse and discipline. There's like this much of a gap in between. Child abuse, right here on this hand. Discipline on this hand. Okay? See that space in between? Yeah, that's the line. Popping them on the rear. Busting their mouth when they say a bad word. Yeah, you need to do that. Because if not, they're going to become another reason this country of ours is going into the ground. Okay? Please start disciplining your children. As somebody that is an up-and-coming adult, I don't even know everything about being an adult. I'm only 21 years old, okay? Seriously. discipline your children. Children, stop being disrespectful to your parents. I know that I just repeated myself. Also, always remember, kids, you are not entitled to anything in this world. You have to work for it. Not just sit on your lazy rear end and do nothing and get a check. It's not how you do something. If you can actually work, get up and go outside and do work. I mean, hey, it's summer, okay? You know what that means? For those of you that are like 15, 16, just sitting at home playing video games all day, there's plenty of people in your area, if you're in a rural area, that need their grass cut. And a lot of them are older folks. Okay? Go to their doors. Be polite and ask them, hey, I'll cut your grass for you for a small fee. Don't, screw them with the pen, per se, which means don't make the price too outrageous to where they decline you. Start small to get bigger. Because even I'm still like this big, okay? I work on a farm. Also, I go to school. For real. Just get better. Now, okay, I've covered all my bases. Good night, America.